Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of .com for Orange County. And once again, we are dining in the great outdoors. It's 75 degrees right now. I can just imagine what my comrades up in Vancouver doing their .com for at Happy Fur, stuck inside in the rain is thinking about right now. But for all you guys in Vancouver, this is how you enjoy fur. You did what?
I killed the whole zoo!
How?
Using a big gun. I'll show you.
So it's just easier to negotiate with person.
To kill the whole zoo.
He's a cop.
That's what I like to do. I like to kill things.
You know what? She doesn't.
I love it.
She likes to kill things.
Excellent.
Go kill more stuff then.
Sat down and showed.
We have such a big group today, we need to put 2 tables together.
Hey John, great for hosting this or having us all at this meeting here today. But my name's Mel. I blog at screencastingwizard.com. I basically create screencasts for a small company in Irvine, California. We're growing huge, doubled our revenue. But I blog about the techniques that I use for screencasting and basically digitizing knowledge and getting it online. And watch for my book coming out in 2012.
Hi, my name's Woody Smith, and I'm in the process of starting up a social media marketing company geared towards the law enforcement industry, where I'll be working with manufacturers, resellers, and police and sheriff departments across the country.
Any website URLs?
Not yet. That's all launching in January, so I'll update you with that information then.
Awesome. Welcome.
Thank you very much, John.
Hi, I'm Maren Sutton, and I'm excited about having a great big, huge, beautiful bowl of pho at Pho Baco
I guess so.
in Irvine.
Yeah.
And what else you want to know?
What do you do?
I'm a realtor. I'm the best realtor in Orange County, by the way.
There you go. You need a house? Call her.
Absolutely. 949-945-3606.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Christy Matola, and I'm in the communications field, advertising, public relations, investor relations. I'm a public speaker. And go to my website, co-createsuccess.com, where we discuss love and money, co-creating in the male-female relationships. It'll just be...
We're all the hot tea. Yeah.
Nice.
The tea man.
That's probably what you mean. Is that
Oh, that's mine.
That's it.
Hey,
Pardon?
where's my cream?
It's in there.
This is their iced coffee.
Oh, it looks good. Is that Thai coffee?
No, it's Vietnamese iced coffee. It's French.
It's a lot of sugar, though, right? It tastes
Yes.
really good, but it's tons of sugar. I used to drink that.
That's right.
I believe, right?
Condensed milk, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Good and good for you.
It can be heavy though, right?
Okay, so what we were talking about is social media, right?
Half those people don't know how to calculate return on investment on social media. They're still counting page views, eyeballs, visits, and those things, but they can't tie it to financial metrics. Most of those people can't. And I've always argued that the whole ROI social media return on investment discussion isn't a new discussion, because I come from the training industry, and we actually already the training industry. In the training and learning industry, the whole ROI discussions actually already happened. It's been going on for 40 years. You know, it's the same. If you think about it, the same idea of saying social media. What's the ROI on social media? Is the same discussion we've been having in the learning industry for 40 years, saying what's the ROI of a training program? You know, if a IBM is going to pay me to install a corporate training program for their thousands of employees, IBM's going to want to know, well, I don't want to know just how many stars people rate that. I want to know ultimately what is the financial value of this training program. So if I put John through my training program, is that going to confer additional profits for my company? What is that? Well, that's kind of a difficult thing to measure, and the training industry actually has 4 levels of metrics associated with that. Level 1 is more like the eyeballs and the thumbs up and all that stuff. Level 2 is more about comprehension. So if I put you through a training program, did you understand what you did? And so you go through a test on all of that stuff. Level 3 is more like about skills transfer. So if you go through my training program, can you then demonstrate the behavior of things that I told you? That's level 3. And level 4 is like, if you go through my training program, how much additional dollars did you confer into my organization at the end of the year? So the training industry has been doing that for ROI for the last 40 years, and social media is treating it. The social media consultants are treating it as like, oh, some difficult thing, and it's like you can't measure ROI.
Are you saying you can't measure it?
I'm not. I'm saying you can measure ROI.
Well, who's measuring it? Are you measuring it in your business?
Social media ROI?
Yeah.
I don't actually do social media for my company, but yeah, I have measured ROI for training programs, and I don't think it's much different. There's actually a great book by a guy named Olivier Blanchard called Social Media ROI. That's the title of the book. And he makes exactly that point. And he does the same kinds of things, basically tying metrics to marketing and sales activities, and ultimately to financials. But it isn't an easy thing, and the reason why a lot of people say just kind of blanket say, "Oh, you can't do ROI on social media because it's about relationships." The reason they say that is because it's not an easy thing to measure ROI. You can't just sign up for Radian 6 or HubSpot or something like that and have an ROI calculated for you, because ROI is a financial metric, and what you actually have to do is collect metrics across the organization, across the marketing people. Then you have to collect metrics from the sales people, and you have to collect metrics from the financial, like CFO, and from his organization. So it actually then becomes a corporate initiative, a corporate program.
Well, in some ways it's not all that different than some of the other media products. So as in, for example, in reading an article or public relations, everybody knows there's a value to that. There's a higher credibility associated when someone is mentioned or has an article written about them, as opposed to somebody buying advertising, because your barrier in terms of receiving that information and believability is strongest. So there are metrics for things that seem to be somewhat intangibles in terms of converting it ultimately to a sale. But I don't see it as being one that cannot be done that way.
Right.